Welcome, everybody. It's another exciting edition of the Sports Hole. I'm your host, Luke. With me, as always, XFL Jim, Rock and Roll Manny Goldberg. We are back. We had a week vacay last week, and we're back. How are you guys? What have you been up to?
It's weird being off for a week because we're so consistent usually.
I know. Yeah. We just had some miscommunication, and then it just got dragged out, and we're like, okay, let's just take the week off.
I had a blast though. Watched some football. There's a lot of drama in the spring football community going on right now.
I watched 2 weeks ago. I watched UFL a lot.
There's some good games.
I watched Washington versus
Houston. I think that would have been 2 weeks ago.
They did more coverage on the beer snake than the game.
Well, if it's the game I'm thinking about, then yeah, because that game was all. I think Washington. It was the biggest blowout in spring in like UFL history.
You know, his quarterback was his brother. He was terrible.
Talia Tungavailoa.
He was bad, yeah. And I watched Chris Redmond coach Louisville, which Louisville should be red. Like they should always be red. Like when I think of Louisville, I think of red. So why make them green? I don't get that. But
I think too many red teams already.
Okay, but it was entertaining. And then unfortunately the hockey and basketball playoffs are here, so I shifted more there. But it was entertaining. It was a good product, I think. Not gonna knock it.
I appreciate that, Matty.
What's the drama, Jim?
Well, the drama right now is obviously so Birmingham, the Stallions, perpetually one of the best teams in the league. Their head coach left this season, Skip Holtz, replaced by AJ McCarron. They had their home opener this week. It was the worst football I may have ever seen in my life. They were awful. Game. They were absolutely awful.
And then
they get booed and everything. And then they just start trading people left and right, which they probably need to. They trade Matt Corral. They get DTR. So we will actually get to see DTR start a game, which is cool.
Oh, boy.
And then a bunch of players come out and being like one of their defensive players comes out and basically quits on the team and is just like, yeah, this staff sucks. It's not working out. And then a bunch of other players come out like vets that have been in spring football for a while claiming that they've basically been blackballed by the league and other sources.
What is going on?
There's a lot of drama right now. This all happened over the last 2 days.
Oh, now I'm more interested than ever.
So you think they should
then Louisville went and traded Jason Bean over to DC. I don't know why they went and traded Jason Bean because he's been looking good. He's one of the more entertaining quarterbacks in this league. I just want to start Chandler Rogers.
Yeah, I liked him in college.
I'm just personally upset because I like watching Jason Bean. He's fun as hell to watch. But he makes some mistakes, yeah. But damn it, the kid's electric.
He was fun in college.
Yeah, he was fun as hell at Kansas.
But from what I saw, you think they gotta stay away. Like, AJ McCarron is like, he's a name, so it's good to have him as a coach. But like, let's get real coaches like the Stoops of the world. Guys.
Yeah, it was weird how some teams got like Rick Neuheisel and other teams got Ted Ginn Jr.
Yeah, like
by the way, Ted Ginn Jr. got arrested before a game.
So this was 2 weeks ago. He got a DUI when they went down and they were playing in Dallas. Ted Ginn got a DUI. Todd Haley was promoted to head coach.
And he's got quite the look.
Back, and now they got their first win.
Wait, so Ginn is back coaching?
Yeah, he's back coaching. He's
okay.
He was only off for the 1 week. Yeah, and then we got to see Todd Haley twerking in the locker room.
Did he twerk?
Ooh.
He did twerk.
How was this twerking?
It's pretty good. This is the second time this happened. This happened back in the USFL days when he was the head coach of the Memphis Showboats. There was a video of him twerking after they won a game.
Okay.
It makes me not hate Todd Haley.
Todd Haley, not one of the most liked coaches in the NFL.
I was going to say, it made me not hate him, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, he's kind of one of those polarizing coaches. I remember the thing about him was he played golf in college. And I remember guys were like, how the fuck am I going to listen to a guy who fucking played golf? Who didn't put the pads on. But you got to be tough to be a golfer, so,
Tiger Woods golfing through all that pain on drugs.
You know it.
Got it. You got it, girl.
But it's a good product.
Yeah. So much shit going on. I don't even know where to start. It's draft week. Some people really
the draft
shit
this
about the
Thursday?
draft. I'm sort of
Draft
like,
week.
okay, you know.
Is it on Thursday?
Yeah.
It usually starts on
Oh my
Thursday. Yeah.
God. It just like snuck up on me.
Crept right up. So the Steelers
Yeah,
still don't know if Aaron Rodgers is coming back. He
that's
probably
crazy.
won't
I
let
was
him know
thinking
before
about
the
it.
draft either. I mean, I don't
I was
know.
like, I was thinking, I'm like, is he still playing or not? Like, I haven't even heard much.
I
No
would
one
assume
knows. He
yes.
literally he's followed Brett Favre's trajectory. Like,
He learned a lot. He learned a
yeah.
lot from his time under Brett.
Right. And post Brett too. Jesus.
Do you guys watch the draft at all?
Yeah, I get bored
You
though.
watch the draft, Maddie?
I have it on like an iPad.
I used to be really into it, and now I kind of don't give a
It's on
shit.
like an iPad. It's
I
like,
just look at the results. That's all I
Yeah.
do.
yeah, I'll have it on an iPad, but then I get bored, and then by day, once it gets to, 3 through 7, I basically just look at ESPN and just kind of go through the picks and just see if I recognize some names. But after about the first 5 picks, it's pretty boring. I mean, there's only like 1 or 2 years which is electric, like the Mel Kiper year with the Colts, stands out. Maybe 1983 stands out with John Elway. But besides that, there's not a lot of maybe Aaron Rodgers squirming in the back, but not many like incredible moments,
The Laramie
if
Tunsil
that
thing
makes
comes to
sense.
mind.
And then keeping
Yeah.
on, yeah, that was a good
The
one.
gas
But
mask,
like
baby.
not having it in New York hurts because it's like a Jets tradition to kind of for Jets fans, it's their day to showcase their misery, and they've kind of taken away that from them. They were kind of the stars of the show, and they don't have that anymore, and that's kind of a bummer because it was a big part of the draft.
Well, if
So
they
I
were
think it's in
really that
Pittsburgh
miserable,
this
they
year.
would travel to these other cities and really show up and show them how miserable they are.
I
True,
can't
but
bring
it
myself
was
to
it
really
was
like
just
when there's other things going on that are actual sports.
yeah, there's a
Why would
lot
I
of
watch a
things going on.
draft?
Yeah, I
Yeah. Speaking
agree.
of actual sports, we have updates in the Vrabel Russini uh,
Yeah.
She's saved an
sphere.
old man.
What's
That's the
this?
update.
What's that?
You didn't see that story of her saving a man? She
Oh
saved an
yeah,
old
who
man
cares
and the
about
dog.
that? That's bullshit.
Yeah,
She
who
probably
cares about
staged
that?
It's a.
that.
I mean,
So it's funny
stay
because I was
woke.
all ready to go with his last week, and then so much has happened since then. Now she
Yeah.
resigned. So basically, when that
Mm.
shit happened, they're all saying, "Oh, this was just there were other people there. It was a kind of a routine
Well,
thing."
we
You
knew
just
that was a lie.
yeah, but then like I didn't know. Well, the Atlantic or the Athlete or what is it? The Atlantic or the Athletic that she was with? The Athletic.
The
Like
Athletic.
they're like they kind of corroborated that almost like, and then nobody else
From
really stepped up to prove it.
from what I
Robert
heard,
Kraft also was
yeah,
trying to get this
kill
story
it. Yeah,
killed, and they go, "We'll kill it, but you got to prove that other people were there and that
exactly. They couldn't
this is
prove
what they said
anything.
it was." And of course, they couldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
From what
what?
I heard,
Yeah,
I've been watching the Boston media. So I think it was on Easter Sunday, a guy from the New York Post came to Russini's house and was like, "We got these pictures. We're gonna give you 48 hours to clear it up." And they called like a crisis person and they tried to do all this damage and they couldn't, they really had nothing to do it. So then the story broke and that the Patriots tried to get it squashed. But like from my perspective, it's like how many coaches cheat? I mean, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm not saying what's ethical or not. I'm just saying like this is what adults do. I
It
mean, what are
is.
we gonna do? Are we gonna burn them at the stake for cheating on their significant others? I mean, I don't know what you can do about it, like
It's for me. Like obviously, yeah, they're both scummy for doing it, and it sucks. And he should probably get in a little more shit. You can't. It's different. It's different like levels to it because yeah, he's a football coach. She's a reporter. Like that's the whole aspect of why I think she's getting shit is she's supposed to be reporting on these
right.
teams and she's like building narratives. And when you're
Oh yeah.
yeah,
well, she got in worse trouble than to Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. So I there was more damage done there than that, and I was the president of the United States. I mean, Mike Vrabel's a football coach, and again, like I'm not saying that like I don't care, but like this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. I don't know. I don't have time to burn them at the stake. Of like morality of like these horrible people. They're cheaters. That's what they do. They made the decision. They have to answer to their significant others.
The problem, I don't care. Like, they can do what they want. They're consenting adults. The
Yeah.
problem is they went to a fucking hotel.
Well,
Like,
that
and
was
we're
stupid.
hanging out at the pool.
Very
It
foolish.
looked like a
There's
nice
a
ass
million ways you
resort.
could have done this thing. You have Airbnbs
Absolutely.
now. You could have got an Airbnb. No one would have known where the fuck you were. You could have got an Airbnb with a pool. And you
Absolutely.
could have done your little hand holding shit in the
People get
backyard.
sloppy.
You guys think it was a
People,
PI that got the pictures?
I'm
Well,
sure. I mean, people get sloppy, and yeah, it could be,
that's the
but
rumor. I'll tell you a fucking what. Like, I would have taken pic. I would have been like, oh yeah, let's see that. But no. But you could. I wonder what you can. How much money you can get for those pictures? Because anybody at the hotel too could have been like, let's.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm sure they got
let's
like
see it.
50 G's for it.
Yeah, no, it's what they're saying. It may have been a private investigator. Um, that's I doubt it. Because I know they're at like a private resort, and so that means this guy's going to check into like a $500 a night room hotel, and then hope he gets
I heard it
some
was like a
pictures.
PI hired by somebody.
Or her husband. That was a
Yeah.
rumor. No idea if that's
Well,
true
it could be. It
at
could be
all.
like you think this is like a Schefter situation? She's been
Yeah,
getting too. She's like, oh, maybe Diana's getting too many scoops, and Schefter wants it all for himself. Maybe he
Yeah.
hired somebody.
yeah. God damn. This
I
is
mean, we'll probably never know, or maybe we will know, but who knows?
I think we'll know at some point, as long as this thing keeps getting trashed. What's like? How's Vrabel gonna? I feel like he's just trying to, you know, run out the clock on this, and hopefully some other news items hit the scene, because he didn't meet with the media when he was supposed to.
He's just gonna
Uh,
he's gonna blackball everything until this boils over. Like
you
Yeah,
gotta
again, because
hope that other
if
big
he
stories happen and pushes this.
and
yeah,
then if the season gets to it and he doesn't have to confront it, he basically wins. Because if he starts winning, no one cares.
Yeah. And
oh
eventually
sure,
we'll have to answer, but he's also the best thing to do is hope you get another big story, which the NFL always has big stories. And then
yeah,
hopefully that kind of puts it in the back burner.
yeah. No, the only problem is like, as a coach, it's like decision making, and normally it's the players that are fucking up like this. So it's
True.
weird that to have that with a coach too. Like, it's just
Yeah.
not good in that department. Whatever's between him and his wife is between them, and
And Diane and her, I mean,
yeah, absolutely, it's
should
all
she
between
be
them.
covering sports now? No, but
Yeah.
is she a horrific person? No, millions of people cheat. I mean,
Well, I will say this, like, since that's come up, she's shown, like, she's bashed her husband a lot on
yeah,
air, and it looks so
sure.
bad now in context. Like,
Yeah.
it could have been viewed as some funny, kind of jokey way, but now it's like, no, I really think about this of my husband. So it's just
I've
like,
seen some of those clips, and then I've seen one where she's talking about how, like, she's like, a lot of teams are afraid to hire Vrabel because he's so big and
oh yeah, we
strong.
played
And
that
he's
clip
so
last week.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, she'll
This
like
is,
be on shows, be like, I married an average guy. That's why I don't post pictures of him on Instagram. If I married a beautiful guy, I'd be posting up
yeah.
pictures all the time. But I married average. And then, like, oh, always alluding to a divorce and shit like that. But
Well, I'm sure it might happen now.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, one of those things too is like, it's one thing to do it, it's another thing to embarrass have the public know about it too. That's like a whole other can of worms. But we'll keep you posted here, because it's the NFL offseason. This is the real offseason shit we like around here.
Yeah.
Damn right.
But speaking of that, the Patriots, though, it's looking like AJ Brown is going to be a Patriot after June 1st. That's the rumor.
Yeah, I feel like that's run its course in Philly.
Yeah.
You think it's going?
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like, he's one of those guys that
He's really
he
good.
he might be happy for a season, but he's one of those guys, like, those guys are never happy. They go to a new team, they love the quarterback, they shit on the old quarterback, and you know,
Yeah, he's he's one of my
and then
favorite receivers, though. I think
and then they go right to, like, like he's gonna say May is amazing, then he's gonna shit on Hurts, he's gonna take a shot at Hurts, take shots at the Eagles offense, and then he's gonna have a good year, and then in a year he's gonna be like, oh, this sucks, blah blah blah. Stephon Diggs kind of did that with Josh Allen. He left the Vikings, he goes to Josh Allen, all of a sudden Josh Allen sucks. You can't play with him. He goes to the Texans.
Hey, he's everything. He's everything you want out of a diva wide receiver.
I guess so. So they're good for a year, but I don't know after a year how good it's going to be, But he does have a lot of talent. He's got a great big body, and he'll definitely help the Patriots. He's a huge upgrade.
Great
but
big
it's just
body.
It's also like, I don't know, the Vrabel still will have respect, but like, he let him be a pain in the ass. It's the key,
You just wait. If he's not getting passes thrown to him, he's going to start talking shit about.
And it might not come for a season. It might not come for a whole year.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of it's just these guys are never happy.
Run too.
Yeah.
Because like the first year they're always like, I'm happy, and then by the year two, it's like, okay, here we go again.
Imagine that you're getting paid like $40-50 million a year, and you're just like, I'm not happy. Like I'm not.
You can never get the ball to them enough.
I've
tough.
taken shittier jobs for $50,000 than.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And I kept my mouth shut.
When baseball players would go on strike, my dad would always say, I'd play for peanuts. And,
Yeah.
I can't say if that's true or not, but we all are like, they complain for that much money, but these guys want the ball, they want the commercials.
Yeah.
So, but
it wouldn't be sports stars if they didn't have huge egos.
Well, we'll see if that does actually happen, but either way, he's probably not going to be on the Eagles. Other football news, we have Dexter Lawrence traded to Cincinnati.
That was interesting because everybody was like, he's probably not going to really get traded. He was trying to get a bigger contract, but they got rid of him fast. Like John Harbaugh comes out and says everybody's tradable on this team. And he goes, okay, you want out of here? See ya. And here's the door. And they didn't fuck around.
They got,
so
it's a great get for him.
He's a good player.
Go get your skyline.
Yep.
Fucker.
I think the Giants got a great deal too.
Harbaugh's, he's a man of his word, He said, okay, you don't want to be here. See
ya. Yeah, no, fuck it. Do it. If you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
Jim, I have a question for you. Speaking of chili, do people in Nebraska eat cinnamon rolls with their chili?
Hell yeah, we do.
Okay, because I was at a party, or a little get together yesterday. We were doing that. We couldn't. I don't think anybody was like getting it.
Yeah.
You dip it in the chili?
Yeah.
A cinnamon roll?
Yeah. It's the
like
savory, sweet, like
cinnamon
combo
roll kind of thing?
That's usually like a pretty thick cinnamon roll.
A thick cinnamon roll, okay.
Yeah, so like it's a big thing. The local chain restaurant here in Nebraska, Runza, they offer chili and cinnamon rolls as a combo package as well. But yeah, it's weird. It's something that sounds weird, but it strangely works. It's like a weird savory, sweet, salty, sweet thing. It works.
I was trying it. It wasn't working for me. I was just kind of.
It's an acquired taste for sure. It's definitely an acquired taste.
I don't have that sophisticated.
For people that don't want to dip it, I mean, you can always just they go well together in general, where you eat the chili and then eat the cinnamon roll.
Yeah, I mean, cinnamon roll I'll eat after anything. Yeah, no problem. Maddie, have you ever dip cinnamon roll and chili and ate it?
Matthew, cinnamon roll, but not chili. No.
Yeah, I do.
I'm here. I'm listening.
I rock that.
You guys are just more into food than I am.
You've never had chili?
I'm not a chili guy.
Have you ever had it?
No, but I know I have a good chili story though.
Oh, what's the story?
I
It's
remember
kind of
Also wild. Can I just say, you live in America. It's wild you've never had chili.
it's not appropriate. It's
I
almost
remember
disgusting.
when my wife and I were with Maddie one night. We were trying to get him to try something. He's just like, I know what I like.
Exactly.
Maddie, I don't know if would you consider yourself a foodie or no?
No, I'm very plain Jane kind of guy.
What's the
As a
go-to
matter of
Maddie
fact,
Goldberg dinner?
right now, after the show, I might make a peanut butter sandwich, just bread and peanut butter.
Maddie,
Nothing wrong with
can I tell you
that.
something?
Yeah,
What kind of peanut butter?
just like Trader Joe's peanut butter.
That's peanut butter sandwiches. One of my favorite things. I would
I don't like jelly though.
literally, same. I'll just do peanut butter. I'll
Exactly.
just like so many times. I'll just do peanut
Good
butter on,
protein or whatever.
and I'll go through like a whole jar in a week.
Doesn't
Yep.
your mouth get too, without the balance of the jelly, doesn't your mouth get too,
Yeah, you just have a bottle of water or something while you're eating it.
a ball of water?
Bottle of water. Bottle of
I
water.
was watching. I found these videos on YouTube. There's these guys that go to like different college games. And they went to Nebraska. So I got a good experience of what going to Nebraska's game is like. Pretty cool.
Jim, is there any other food stuff that you found unique to Nebraska?
Just the cinnamon roll chili, like obviously Runza's as a fast food
Sure.
establishment.
Okay. Yeah.
But I think those are more just like any place where there's a heavy bit of like German and Czechs. They call them different things, but they're just homemade hot pockets essentially of beef and
Pasties.
cabbage and whatnot.
Yeah.
But other than the cinnamon roll and chili situation, I think it's just we have our own salad dressing. It's Dorothy Lynch salad dressing, which is kind of like if you've ever had French dressing,
Sure.
it's like a slightly different version of that, but it's a Nebraska thing.
Okay.
Dorothy Lynch. They put it on a lot of different shit.
Cool. Glad I asked. That's cool. Let me know if you think of anything
And
else.
Kool-Aid. I mean, we invented Kool-Aid, so.
Did you really?
In
Yeah,
Nebraska.
Hastings, Nebraska, the birthplace of Kool-Aid.
Well, that's special.
Yeah.
That is cool.
There's a whole like section at the museum therefore. They do Kool-Aid days that are fun as hell. It's a good time.
So the Justice Department has begun an investigation to whether the NFL has violated anti-competitive practices with its television contracts that require consumers to pay subscription costs to watch some games.
Good.
I mean, yes. Probably yes.
I like this because it is getting out of hand. I finally didn't watch a game this year because I'm like, I forget what service it was, but I'm like, fuck you. Like, you already got me by like 4 services. I'm not going to do a 5th.
The
like,
cost
of
$765 to watch every NFL game.
It's they keep it's like they keep giving you like more. It's like you go to a hotel and there's a fee, a resort fee, there's this fee, there's that fee, and you're just like, well, you said it was this amount, you know? And it's like, give us a little something back, man. We're very loyal.
Nah, remember growing up when it was basically like you got like 2 games a week. You got a morning game, an afternoon game. You got maybe a choice on another channel. If you had cable, you would
Monday
get
night.
Monday Night Football, you know, and this is just like, I don't know whether you should be grateful that you get so much football
it is
now,
better,
or
but at the
like,
same time, it's like we're willing to pay for the ticket, but like if you pay for the ticket, you should be able to see all the games.
Right.
It's like, okay, you pay for the ticket, but now there's these games you have to pay more for. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know where, and
I think if you have the ticket, you should get all the games for free.
Yeah.
Or like you don't have to pay anymore if you have the ticket because you're basically paying for the season.
I agree.
I think it's absolute bullshit.
I think the NFL should just do its own streaming package for fuck's sake.
It is this, their lawsuits have come up, through people who bought the Sunday ticket and whatnot. And
they're probably pissed. They're just like, this is a joke.
Yeah. I don't really know what because it's not. Is it really I don't know what the antitrust factor would be because it's the streaming networks, right? Like the NFL.
Yeah,
is in a weird position
think
where
that's what makes it a little
game.
weirder because a lot of this stuff, the laws were made when there was just broadcast television.
Yeah,
So
there's
streaming
just a billion different companies, and obviously they all want a piece of the NFL because it's the most valuable commodity to have on your platform.
Yes,
but yeah, it's just the fact that they're streaming the NFL. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know, man. I don't really know laws.
Yeah, I don't
They'll
know
probably
either.
settle and nothing will happen.
Yeah, that's pretty much
But
it.
do us a favor. They
you
won't.
settle with like a class because I think it's a class action situation, right?
Well, this is a criminal investigation.
Okay.
This is not just a lawsuit. I mean, I guess then I don't know if that comes as being sued by the Justice Department or if it's some sort. I guess it's not criminal because it's a business. I don't know, but anything that fucking jams them up a little bit is fine by me. So. And as the draft approaches, what's that, Jim?
I was going to say at the end of the article, the sentence, because damages can be tripled under federal antitrust laws, the NFL could have been liable for $14.1 billion.
Oh, yeah, because they did lose. They lost that Sunday ticket case, and then another judge overturned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was stupid. It was really overturned on some weird little technicality too, like total bullshit. So with the draft coming up on Thursday, this year, draft prospects' phone numbers are only being revealed to one person per team, so we won't have any hijinks like we did last year, where some dumbass's kid is calling players and telling them they're about to be drafted when they weren't.
One of the craziest pranks of all time.
I love that. I wish it would happen again, damn it.
I know they should get the Jerky Boys doing this. And it was just like having them call. It's fun, especially since it happened to Shedeur Sanders. So that's really the art of it.
It was the combination of that and him going so late.
Yes. Oh yeah, that makes it even sweeter. Angel Reese has been traded to the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah, I can't believe that's the number one thing I wanted to lead the show with last week. I was so pissed we couldn't be here to talk about that.
I know. It's the end of an era in Chicago.
I mean, she's good. She's a great rebounder.
Some rebounds.
She's great defense.
And those me-bounds.
Is Atlanta any good?
I have no fucking clue.
The league has kind of lost like some steam, I think. Like kind of the way they treated Caitlin Clark. Maybe she's not as good as everybody thought.
Well, she was like out most of the season too.
Yeah, so it's kind of like
Matt,
it's not that
the league,
hype that was coming in.
Atlanta was tied for the second best regular season last year.
Has the league lost steam, or are you just not paying as much attention to it?
Probably that.
But that's also a good litmus test, though.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. I do think
I'm a casual fan, so that is a good test.
That is fair.
Because they're trying to grab people like me. There will always be the diehards.
There was other WNBA news. Aziz Fudd, the number one draft pick, is also now with the same team as Paige Bueckers, and they're going steady.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, they came out and said they're going.
That is one of my favorite things about the WNBA is you get couples on teams in locker rooms or even playing against it. Like it's the only league where that happens.
What NFL teammates would you like to see be couples?
Gronk and Brady, that'd be hot.
Yeah, it'd be too manly.
I would like to see. Oh, that's a good question.
It's kind of sound like AJ Brown and Hurts, because they obviously don't like each other, so that'd be kind of fun. Like, fuck you, throwing the ball.
Maybe they are. Maybe that's what's really going on.
This is getting weird, though.
An offensive tackle and Devonta Smith, just because of the size difference.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
Yeah,
like a real bear twink situation.
Yeah, bear twink. Devonta Smith might be, or maybe there's a smaller kicker too. Maybe that could be a twink. I don't know. I wouldn't mind.
Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson, the coach of the Bears and the coach of the Lions.
Oh, you're going coaches now.
Yeah.
That would be a good couple.
Buddy Ryan and Mike Ditka. Wayne Fonts
Wayne Fonts
and Brett Favre.
Oh, R.I.P. Wayne Fonts, the man.
Aaron Rodgers. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Come on, you've been thinking about this for years. Come on.
I'll think about it.
And in sad news, Sue Bird, WNBA legend Sue Bird, and Megan Rapinoe from the soccer team, they're calling it quits now too.
Well, love always has a price. It always has an expiration date for the most part.
It does. It's sad, but it happens.
I'm sure they'll meet new people.
I'm sure
I don't know. Maybe
I'm sure Sue Bird will.
Have you guys ever heard anything bad about Shaquille O'Neal?
Not really. He's pretty much
heard
loved.
A couple things.
Okay, because he's generally like a very well-liked guy. You know, like I hated him when he was playing because he's always beat my teams, but God, he's
like
great
the Charles
personality.
Barkley atmosphere.
What's that?
He's like in the Charles Barkley atmosphere.
Yeah, like guys you probably hated when they were playing, but just are fucking great personalities and fun.
Yeah, it seems like a good personality.
Yeah, so there's a couple podcasts that came out this week, and there were like teammates and stuff talking, you know, Matt Barnes and Gary Payton talking about Shaq. So I'm going to read this Reddit post here. Every documented incident involving Shaquille O'Neal, his own feces, and his teammates. Almost all of these take place in his time with Miami and Phoenix. Ty Lue claims that when rookie Devin George failed to bring donuts to a team meeting, Shaq retaliated by defecating in George's shoe just before a game.
Oh.
Multiple former teammates, including Gary Payton, claim that Shaq would save a week's worth of his urine and feces before pouring it on a rookie unprovoked.
Oh, that's light hazing.
At random, Shaq would defecate in his hand and display it to teammates.
Nice.
One particular target was veteran teammate Lou Edmondson. Edmondson liked to ride his bike to the arena, and it started with Shaq hiding his bike from him. It then progressed to stealing Edmondson's toothbrush and stirring it in his rectum before putting it back. It is unknown if his toothbrush was used by Edmondson after the incident. Then Shaq stirred Edmondson's mouthguard in his rectum and threatened teammates with the same fate if they snitched. Edmondson wore the mouthguard in a game the next day. After the game, Matt Barnes told Edmondson, anything in your locker room has probably been in Shaq's ass. Throw it away.
Sure, every teammate has a team that had, like, I mean, for wrestling, we've heard about shitting in guys' bags. I mean, it was, let's hope we've ascended above this, but I'm sure this is par for the course, unfortunately, from the 80s to the 2000s. You know, I mean, sounds pretty gross. I don't know what to say. I mean, I wasn't there.
Any of you guys have...
I don't want to shit on the guy because I don't know if it's true or not, but like...
Well, he would shit on you, apparently.
He would shit on you, Maddie.
Probably, but I wasn't there, so I can't really... say,
this would have been from 2004 to like 2010.
Yeah, so like somebody pointed out he would have been 32 at that point, so it wasn't like he was like a kid anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds like some bad hazing, really gross, but again, I wasn't there, so I can't. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "What a disgusting guy." I mean, I wasn't there.
So is the official record Maddie Goldberg pro human feces?
Not at all. It's disgusting. But I also wasn't there.
We'll just slap allegedly on it.
And Matt Barnes is like, I mean, I just heard a crazy story. There was a goalie I used to love in hockey, and they're like, this guy Pete Peters put a light bulb in a journalist's asshole.
Well,
It's
how do you
like,
do that without breaking
That
it?
I don't know, but
also,
it's a
how did he get
crazy
access to
story.
the
But I'm
journalist's
like,
asshole?
I'm reading about it. You're like, oh my
Mm.
God. And it's like,
Was he
well, it's
banging the
alleged.
journalist?
What's that?
Or was it? Did he put it like with the stem in, and then if you pinch
I
his
think
nose, it
so.
lights up?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's a sick magic trick, actually.
Yeah.
Right.
So I saw that story. I'm like, oh, that's kind of shitty. But like that happened, gosh,
Jim is
40
literally
years ago. I
typing in light
wasn't
bulbs
there.
and asses
I
in
want to
his
see
So
if this is
computer.
possible. Yeah.
I mean, is it true? I mean, probably. But I mean, I would imagine every fucking team every sport has some sick motherfuckers like that.
Oof.
That there's a guy that does that shit.
Any of you guys have Shaq would be revealed as Gigi Allen 2.0 on your 2026
No,
bingo
I did
card?
not.
I did not. It's kind of funny though. I just think he's I think it's the fact that he's like hitting on a bunch of younger women right now. That's it. That's
Is
what I
he?
always hear. Well, he's just a
Oh,
party guy. You know,
yeah.
he's
A
perpetually
man about
living.
town.
I get it. I don't
Yeah.
blame him.
Yeah. I mean,
He's DJ'd it up.
he's an old bachelor now, so
He could play, but I don't know. I don't follow much of these guys' personal lives. Like I didn't know
usually
that
there's
Mike
not
Vrabel
much to
was having an
report. He's
affair
always
with
seemed like
Diana
a
Russini.
cool, generous guy. What about Russini?
I had no idea they were having an affair.
No one did. No one did. Um, if you watch Sunday Night Baseball, you might have seen a picture of, or you might have seen a guy in the background wearing a Phillies jersey that said "Crankin' Hogs 69."
Well, that sounds like a pro for Philadelphia.
That is pro Philadelphia. That's awesome. What are those people eating?
And probably some exclusive Philadelphian shit. I
Mac and
don't.
cheese.
Is it mac and cheese? No,
I have no
maybe
idea.
it looks like it's almost like a taco.
Did you put the picture
Ketchup
up?
on it. I don't know what the fuck.
Shout out Crinkin' Hog 69.
Jim, that looks like it could be you too.
Yeah, that it's the Philly me.
Philly XFL Philly Jim.
Yeah.
What if XFL Gym was just a franchise? You just sort of had to rent it for each city you're in.
No, I did. I mean, if you go into the lore, there's a gym for everything. There's multiple gyms all over.
Oh, I didn't
So
know.
this could be Philly Gym.
I would hope so.
XFL Philly.
No, it would be Philly Gym because there's like an XFL gym, a USFL gym, UFL gym. The gym is the part that always stays the same.
Even though
So,
your name is, I think it's Jeremy.
There you go, man.
I didn't know Adam Devine was from Nebraska.
Yeah, he's from Omaha.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
he was
that.
at the Nebraska Cornhusker game I was watching.
I
Yeah.
was just watching a Workaholics documentary.
Yeah, he's from
Already?
Omaha.
I
The
tried
guy
to
who
watch
plays
this
Anders, I think, is
movie.
from Wisconsin too. He was on
I
the
tried to
Wisconsin
watch this
swim
movie
team.
this weekend called Balls Up with Mark Wahlberg, and I fell
Yeah.
asleep watching it. It
I've
was
seen a lot of
okay.
ads for it. Seen a lot of ads.
Yeah,
for
I
that
didn't even know
movie.
that thing was out until it popped up on my screen. Well,
Yeah, it was
Sacha Baron
alright.
Cohen's in it, right?
I think I can't
Yeah.
maybe.
I think we might even watch that tonight. If it's any good, maybe we can talk about it on the show. But
Yeah.
you fell asleep because it was boring.
I guess it's a sports movie.
I would hope so with that name.
It's about the World Cup.
All right. I'll check it out. Doc Rivers fired from the Bucks.
Not a surprise.
I was gonna say, who saw that one coming?
And then what stupid team's going to hire him next to be there for 4 years?
I don't know, man. I don't know how he keeps getting away with it.
It's just this recycle economy with
it's
sports
crazy.
coaching. I don't know what it is.
So crazy.
I mean, that guy's riding off the coattails of a fucking great Celtics roster from
Yeah, they should have
12
had
years ago.
a dynasty.
Yeah. That he only got one chip with, too.
Hmm.
Steve Kerr is probably out at Golden State. They shared a moment when he took Draymond and Steph out of the game.
Well, he had a great run.
Yeah, I mean, there's
He was good
nothing.
on TV. If he goes back to TV, he'll be good. Or
I'm sure he
maybe
will. He'll
take
fit
a
right
year
in.
off. Maybe take a year off and then get another job. But like, he had a great run. I mean, a lot of people didn't have faith in him. He didn't have a lot of experience. He was coming from television, but he did a great job.
Yeah, no. I
A
mean, I
lot of
don't know
banners.
why they would fire him, what that's going to do.
I think this is more of a step down.
I think it's like time to just get a new voice in there. I think after a while, it's just good to get like, new. It's been what, like 15, 16 years or
Yeah,
something.
I guess. I'm like, I don't know if they really think they can win anything again. Like I
Yeah.
heard they might try to trade for Giannis. Um, I don't know what they could give for him, but
I mean, he might be burned out too. I
they
mean,
got to decide whether they want to blow it up and rebuild, or
yeah,
I mean, because Steph is, I mean, he's 37. I mean, he can be effective until he's probably in his
crazy. He's
40.
only 37.
And Butler's like the same age too. And the West is insanely competitive. So it would almost be better just
Yeah.
to freaking blow it up and start getting on a younger roster. Travis Hunter, say now only starting at cornerback.
I so what I heard was not only, I heard mainly.
Okay.
I heard they're gonna give him, well, not even mainly. I heard more starts at cornerback.
Okay.
So
He
they're
seems
gonna be
like he's a
shifting him
little
in there more.
undersized to play. He just seems like kind of thin, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's all I've heard is that he's gonna get more snaps at cornerback while still trying to keep his position at receiver.
Yeah. I mean, receiver seems like,
It's the better role. Receiver, I mean, I don't know. He's really good at both. It's hard to say, but receiver is the more valuable position of the
oh, it
two.
is. And it's more, he'll make more money just being a receiver too if he just wanted to do that. So,
Yeah, if he was gonna go one way or the other, he'd probably go receiver. But
yeah. Uh, what else? Oh, RIP Live Golf.
what do you mean? They just had a crazy awesome event in Mexico City.
No, I think they're broke. Well, I think what's going on is the Saudis are like, we're done funding this shit.
Yeah, I think they have like the rest of this season, and then they have
Yeah.
to find
I'm
sponsors
glad it
and
didn't
other
work
shit.
out.
Well, so apparently, like, what this was the Saudis, everybody said this was sports washing, where basically they didn't really care about the sports. They just wanted to be associated with sports and be accepted, you know, uh, in spite of their human rights violations and what everybody else talks about them. Um, but now they're like, oh, if we want to invest, we want to make money, and they're making no money because they're paying
Well,
people
with the Strait
stupid.
of Hormuz closed down and all the politics and whatnot in
Right.
the Middle East, they
Bombing Iran,
little
killed
difficult for the
Live.
Saudis to just throw away money on a
Right.
golf league.
We don't have throwaway money anymore. We can't.
You guys watch any live?
No.
Watch golf, period.
What
Maybe
I
it's
used
not
to
a big
watch when I was
play.
younger, golf. But
I
I watch the
try, I just
Masters.
get
I'll watch the
bored.
Masters.
do you ever
I
see
get
this thing?
bored.
I think on ESPN where they're like playing golf
Yeah,
indoors.
the I forget what it's, PGL maybe, I forget.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's
It's a
always on at
weird.
the bars
Yeah,
when I'm at the
yeah.
bars.
I don't know.
Okay. And also, I think Tom Brady's flag football league was being funded by them too.
Yeah, that didn't go well, did it?
Yeah,
Uh,
good.
yeah, I
Cancel
think
that
that's kind
shit.
of going to be dead in the
One
water.
of my favorite tweets is a guy who's like, people will like clamor for any type of football except like UFL. And when people talk great about flag football, I was like, yeah, you'd rather watch. I would never rather watch flag football than real football. Myself.
Did you guys? There's a new American Gladiators out. Have you guys checked it out?
I
I
did
didn't know it
not.
was. I thought I remember seeing. Didn't we talk about this like a couple years ago when they announced it? And
Well, yeah,
then
we
I just
covered that
for
documentary, I think maybe last year.
I forgot
Um,
all about it.
I feel like they try to reboot this thing every 5 years. So I haven't seen it yet, but I have a nice rundown on on the Gladiators UK sub, and
Do they get steroids?
I don't know. So this is coming from a British guy, and this is his opinion. Ola Pablo 74. So to start, I'll say it's very American, which is kind of stating the obvious, but it's brash and loud, and the overall feel is much more aggressive than the UK version. So there must be some UK version happening right now. The male presenter can only shout. There's a female presenter to help balance how annoying he is. He's an ex-wrestler, so not really a surprise. Now I'm curious to see who that is. 45-minute episodes, and it took 7 minutes until the first event started. Only 3 events per episode before the Eliminator. 24 contestants start, but can't quite work out how it's whittled down. $100,000 prize. In-vision commentator, super annoying, typical US sports commentator. No contestant interviews. Contestants get a VT intro, usually with a sob story. The gladiators don't seem too much of an individual identity yet. Non-UK event started the episode. Whiplash, dislocated shoulders and elbows incoming. Too many slow-mos and replays even during the event, especially Powerball. Quick cut editing makes it impossible to keep track. Men's Powerball was more like Death Ball. Crazy aggressive, someone will die. Female glad outfits are great if you're an ass fan. Duel equals joust. Podium's not as high as UK. Mats are about 5 millimeters thick. With certain someone would break a leg on dismount. Huge airbags under the zip line. UK contestants just have to drop to a spinal injury. Lots of travelator face plants for the women. Hilarious. Trying to create too much drama and jeopardy with slow-mos during the Eliminator. US too cheap to print on both sides of the paper for the burst banner. So some of that we probably need a little more context, but does this make you want to watch it?
No.
You want me to go through the gladiators real quick?
Sure.
So you have Ace. Ace is a fitness and life coach. You want their aliases or their real names?
Well, how many are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 8 and 8. 8 men, 8 women.
No. Do you know who the announcers are?
Let's see on the wiki. Announcers, they have it. Chris Rose, narrated by Chris Rose.
Well, that's the old sports guy.
Yeah.
But they said there was some wrestler on it.
Yeah, so on the actual thing, so they have Steele is Jesse Godders, who's a former 2-time TNA World Tag Team Champion.
TNA.
He was also on Big Brother. Joseph Hall, former football player. Faisal Shafat, former Division I football player, also was on Big Brother, The Challenge, and American Ninja Warrior.
Oh.
Michael Wardlow, AEW, 3-time AEW TNT champion.
So a bunch of wrestlers.
Eric Bugenhagen, former WWE wrestler Rick Boogs.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also a YouTuber.
Oh, yeah.
There's the, oh, yeah. Maddie, you watch any WrestleMania?
5 minutes. I was bored.
That's what I heard. I heard night 1 specifically, not great.
So they have multiple nights of WrestleMania?
Yeah, I think so. I think 3.
3?
I think so.
Why?
Well, it's because it's a huge event. They're trying to make it money, Luke. It's money.
No. Takes away from the purity of just having a fucking killer card one night.
No, they bring in like a whole bunch of outside forces. They had a bunch of live streamers and YouTube personalities wrestling too.
All right. Jim, talk about something. I forgot I have to go get my notes for Let It Ride, the movie we'll be discussing.
Just have Maddie talk about the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yes.
So
Stanley Cup.
The Buffalo Sabres beat the Bruins yesterday. They were down 2-0.
Would you call that a collapse? Would you call that a collapse, Maddie?
Absolutely. The fans are absolutely insane. It's like they're taking over like the Buffalo Bills Mafia. They're trying to be the craziest, rowdiest fans. The Not a lot of goals scored, a lot of unders. The Flyers are going to be up 2-0 on the Pens. It looks like that era of Sidney Crosby is ending right now. Minnesota, Dallas. Minnesota's up 1-0. The Canadians shocked the Lightning. They won yesterday 4-3. The Vegas Knights won. They beat the Mammoth, who used to be Arizona. The Kings, the best team are the Avalanche. They beat the Kings 2-1. So a lot of playoff, like we really haven't established what exactly is going to happen, but so far, more of the favorites are winning. But the Sabres is the fun team because they got the fun fan base and they got the rowdy fans. They haven't been in the playoffs in over 15 years. Even though I'm rooting for the Bruins, it's a hard team to not root against, to root against the Sabres. It's kind of like that. Like, how do you root against Bill's Mafia? So you're going to see a lot of insane videos of Buffalo fans coming up in the next week or so, I'm predicting.
I like everything I've seen from Sabres fans.
Yes, they're
very entertaining.
They feel like they have a reputation like to uphold as like the psychoist.
I think it's the combo of that and like when was the last time they made the playoffs?
I think 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
that'll do it for you.
They're trying not to disappoint for sure. And I like their blue and yellow jerseys much more than their black and red. I think teams are going back to the old school uniforms.
Yep, I've noticed that as a trend too.
But right now, the Flyers are shocking everybody. They're going to be up 2-0. Everybody loved the Penguins. Crosby to make one last run. And they're going to be on the boots. They're at home. So, that's a little shocking series.
And I can't believe we didn't talk about it. Luke, I'm sorry that your Pistons lost game 1.
Yeah, that was that's where we were having a chili party during the game yesterday with my fellow Michigan friends, and we were trying that cinnamon thing.
Long series.
Wait, yeah, I'm like, my buddy gets really into it. I'm like, it's game 1, and I didn't, even though the Pistons were number 1 seed, I'm still like, they're still very young. Boston's got Tatum back, so my money's probably on them. Of course, I'm rooting for the Pistons, but we'll see if they make the proper adjustments. But
when's Kevin Durant supposed to be back for the Rockets?
I don't know, but the Lakers look good.
Like, I feel like the Rockets need Kevin Durant way more than the Lakers need Luka.
Absolutely, you are 100% right.
Yeah, I don't know.
How does this affect LeBron's legacy if he wins a series?
He's still top 5 player of all time.
Yeah, it looks like Kevin Durant's like day to day.
Win or lose.
Yeah.
I will say this, love or hate it, it was kind of cool seeing the guy get to play in a playoff game with his kid.
No, that's really cool. I think everybody loves that story, but they also kind of simultaneously hate the nepotism at the same time.
Very fair.
I don't know, but yeah, these playoffs are just getting started. I'm not expecting too much shocking shit to happen because it's round 1, and yeah, that's why March Madness is great, because anything can happen in one game. But when you have like 7-game series, usually the better team just ends up winning, anyways. So, all right, you guys want to talk about the 1989 movie Let It Ride?
Let It Ride.
Another a forgotten gem in Maddie's library.
Richard Dreyfuss.
So that's what I was thinking when I watched this. Like, I don't know if I've seen enough things.
It's weird. Like when we were revisiting Stoned Age, there's a lot more like info and stuff and fanfare about the Stoned Age. This thing just nothing. Like there's almost like the Wikipedia doesn't really have much on it except for the plot breakdown. There's no like behind the scenes shit.
Didn't even make half its money back.
Yes, and I guess it was a flop too. But everybody that watches it likes it usually. Like
it's a great movie.
Yeah,
it's very it's a deep movie because it says a lot about class. It's like as he keeps winning, he moves up into like higher places to be in the track, higher women. It's
Yeah.
like it's you know the reason why the Big Lebowski didn't do so well was they really didn't know how to people didn't understand movies about like fucked up people that weren't exactly like Rambo or heroes, like
Yeah.
and so it's like, okay, how do we embrace like degenerate gamblers, which is essentially what it's about. Richard Dreyfuss is a degenerate gambler
Yeah.
on a heater of ridiculousness, and all his friends are still losers. Buster Poindexter plays his friend, and he can't win a fucking bet.
So yeah, it's funny because I forgot he was in this movie, and I'm like, oh, he's playing another fucking cab driver, like, because I think it was Scrooge. He was a cab driver
Yeah,
too.
he's
It's
playing a
like,
loser. He's playing a
you know what's funny
degenerate
too is
gambler.
that it was in Florida. I'm like, I didn't realize that until they started showing palm trees too.
Mhm.
Because I mean, with him, it's like he's the most New York man ever,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, it's Florida.
Well, a
Maddie,
lot
there
of
was
New
another rock
Yorkers.
star in this. Can you name this
Yeah.
person?
I think the bookie was in some punk bands.
It's not. Really? The bookie was in some punk
Yeah,
bands?
he was also in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah, he was the valet in that.
Yeah, he was a punk rocker in the early 80s.
Edson or something was his name. But no, Michelle Phillips from The Mamas and the Papas,
Okay.
the mother of
It was in
Wilson
this. It
Phillips.
was also, yeah.
She was the hot woman, hot lady hitting on him.
With
Her
the
and Jennifer Tilly were the
Yeah, well, I remember Jennifer Tilly for sure.
yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
And the line like God really likes me, but it's fun how it starts out where he's watching with the regular people and he starts moving up to the nicer seats, to the
The
nicer things,
Jockey Club.
the jockey club, to the beautiful women, and it's like a fun ride, and it's the insanity of the track. My dad used to take me to the track, so it reminded me of going to OTB, going to the racetrack. It does give you that feel, like the floor is dirty with the tickets.
Yeah.
It's really well done. It's just like sometimes when you're trying to make a mainstream movie about degenerate people, the mainstream people aren't going to pick up on it. They didn't really want to see that back then.
Yeah, it's I don't know. To me it was cool because the whole thing was basically you felt like you're in some guy's fantasy. You
Yes.
know, he's winning every bet. I mean, the scene where he blasts he's in handcuffs and he runs through a door
Yeah.
to place another bet and evading the cops. Obviously, there's always all this little weird sound design that makes it feel like there's something mystical kind of happening too. But it was great. I really loved that. The degenerates are a nice community, though. Like they're kind
That
of
they are.
Well,
unless you
the other
start
thing too, it's
winning,
like
then
what
then they
gamblers, how they pick their bets. I mean, I think one of them he asked everybody who they were taking, and then the
right.
one horse that they said the least he went with, and it's just like you just have this feeling,
Yeah.
and when you're hot, you there's no rhyme or reason, but it's like what gamblers do when they think they're hot, they just go by these crazy hunches and whatnot, and it does really express it.
Yeah. Jim, what did you think? Your little Gen Z ass
I
over there.
loved it. I love any of these like going into degenerate gamblers and going into their psyche a little bit movies. This one was a little bit cornier and a little bit more like just fun. And like
Sure.
Luke
Yeah.
said, the fantasy aspect of it. But any of these kinds of movies that explore that subculture, I'm all in for. Um, like I think Maddie said before we started, Uncut Gems, loved it. There's a movie with Ryan Reynolds and I think I forget who else, Mississippi something.
Uncut Gems is a little
Mississippi. Yeah, it
darker.
was the Hustle and Flow guy, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Oh, you did? Okay, I've actually never watched
I
that.
loved it. I
Really?
loved it.
Okay. I hate Ryan
Uh,
Reynolds, but maybe I'll have to
he was
suck it up.
actually good in it. He's toned down. He's toned down. Like he's not full Ryan Reynolds.
Right. He didn't go full double R.
But stuff like that, I love this movie. Also, shout out the ticket guy for those nerds in the audience, or like kids who were millennials like me. That guy, the guy who was the ticket guy, played Hagrid.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Yeah, played Hagrid.
Yeah. Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah, loved it.
No, he's great.
There's so many great scenes in it. I
love the cop too.
Yeah, the cop's great.
There's that line where he's like, I have peripheral vision. Nobody make a move. I can see my ears. It's a gift from God. Like there's some just really funny moments in that movie.
God likes me. He really, really likes
me. Yeah. I mean, it's, I blame watching movies like that. I thought like you would just sit down somewhere and some lady's going to start rubbing your leg and then another woman's going to start rubbing your leg.
If you win, it will happen.
Right. But that's the underlying story there too. But it was, funny thing was the only one like $600,000, which is still a fuck ton of money, but.
Yep. Also, just as a side, any movie for any point in time that has Jennifer Tilly. Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Also, Jennifer Tilly fans watch Bound. Bound is what you want to watch if you're.
I always love Bullets Over Broadway. It was a good one.
Oh, that's a hilarious movie. That was it was one of my first Woody Allen movies I saw.
Yeah, it was a good one.
No, that was fantastic. Let me see if there's anything I missed in this. Yeah, it's funny. It's cool because it didn't like you didn't really have a lot of the tension like you did in Uncut Gems. It was more like you felt like he was just gonna win. Like he was just riding it,
Yeah, Uncut Gems is more of a like anxiety roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It almost felt like just a device. Like let's just get the audience as fucking tensed up as possible.
But damn it, I loved every second of it. Even though I was so mad at the ending, god damn it.
I like that. I like it when shit ends.
Oh, at the end, after I had time, I was like, you know what? That's probably the best way it could have ended.
You gotta have Hollywood endings.
In the moment, I was so mad.
No, I love it when like the heroes get or whatever you think's gonna happen.
The protagonist, baby.
Yeah. Would have been easy just to have that shit-eating grin smile and he walks away and finds the girl and all that fun shit, but nah.
It's literally if it wouldn't have been that day, it would have been different. It was the only way that movie could have ended.
Wasn't meant to be.
This is a fun movie though. Also, like the last couple of movies we've watched specifically, very much like a late 80s movie.
Yeah, it's cool to see stuff from a different time too, like and we'll discuss off camera what we can watch next week. I don't know, maybe we'll have enough stories outside of sports, or with sports, but I don't know. All right, well that's all I got. Anything else, guys, before we get out of here?
Shout out the UFL, baby. Drama. We're already on week 5. We're already going into week 5.
That's fast.
Yeah, we're halfway through the season, basically.
That's insane. Maddie, what do you? Anything else, Maddie?
I'm good.
Maddie, who's winning the NBA and NHL?
I'm gonna say the Oklahoma again, and I'm gonna go with the Avalanche beats the Sabres.
You think the Sabres make it? Damn.
Why not?
Riding with the Sabres. I hope so.
They're fun. They're a fun group to watch.
I thought the Wings were going to make the playoffs this year.
They did not make the playoffs.
How the fuck did they?
The Dallas Stars just scored. They're up 1-0.
Yeah.
Keith, you're scoring at home.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week for another exciting edition of the Sports Hole. Bye-bye.
Hole.